Hello. Okay, so this particular video would be about imaging your RAM, and so there are multiple tools to specifically dump your RAM data. The first tool that we will be looking at would be magnetic forensics, and they have a lot of different versions for different OS, and since we're going for Windows, okay, so you just fill out the form, and once you're done with that, you can get a link where you could download this. The other tool is basically FTK Imager. Both of them kind of do the same job, but are for for different companies. Okay, so let's just go to downloads, and first we can extract this, and as you can see we have 64. Okay, so this is the particular software. Now we need to get the terminal, and this should be in administrative mode, and we can just copy and paste the particular path to your exe, and when you press enter, specifically it will ask you if you want to proceed, since this will take a long time depending on how big your RAM is. For me it's around 32 GB, so yeah, it's going to take a long time. Also, right now it's going to save in the default directory, which is C, but if you want to change the directories, you can always give a /o as the output, and with that the particular drive name and the name of the file that you need to save on. Okay, so right now it's just going to save in the more default path, which is C Windows System 32, and it's going to be a DMP file, and we can just say yes, and right now it's now proceeding with the data dump, and we can, while this is running, we can actually install the other one. Okay, so this is the FTK Imager. Okay, yes, and this will take a little bit time to extract. Going, yes, accept, next, install, and we can wait while this installs. Okay, so finish, and so over here we have FTK Imager, and if you can see there's this button called capture image. We just select this, and now over here there's an option of include page file. Maybe, I don't know if you know what a page file is. If you've worked on Linux, it's called swap. In Windows it's called a page file. So when your RAM runs out of memory, it kind of saves some of the resources on your hard drive, and that is essentially the page file or the swap memory. And usually you need to give almost half or maybe the same amount as what you have for RAM, so that your computer doesn't crash. So we can say include. Right now we're not going to run this, we're going to wait for this. Let's see. Okay, so as you can see, the program has finished, and it has dumped around 32 gigs of memory, and we can actually also look at the hash over here, which is kind of make sure that the hash matches with the actual file. And when you search that file in the particular default directory, it's over here. Now to view this file, we can use hex editor, which is basically hxd, and over here we just need to drag and drop this, and as you can see right now, it's going to be showing everything that was present in memory. So hopefully it can actually give you a lot of information, even stored passwords as well as email addresses, even in case of no override, there might be a chance that you might be able to recover even data that was accessed a long time ago. And so the way you actually access that data is by saying Control F, and you can search for any string. Right now I can search for my name, and I know that there would be a lot of different data associated with that, but obviously I don't want to show too much of that. Okay, so this is done. Let's see the other method as well. We can delete this so that we have more space to delete. Okay, so this is deleted, and now we can go back to FTK Imager, and we'll include the page file, or not maybe, because then again we don't want to add more memory to this. And over here we are going to select the C folder, going to press OK. Okay, so when the dump finishes, it's going to open in the FTK Imager itself, and since it has an inbuilt hex editor, you can actually search over here, or if you want, you can actually use the hex editor. Specifically, I usually prefer the hex editor over this because I feel it's far better than just using this, but obviously it has far more features, and it's designed to be a forensics tool, while this is just a hex editor. And as you remember, the files are in the C drive, and then it's in Windows systems, so 32, and then we have memory dump, and we can just drag and drop, and over here we can use the find function to again find different things.